An interactive story, murder mystery thriller in 3 acts, revolving around the number 6 and the letter T. 2 men from very different backgrounds meet and discover that they are both guided by invisible ghosts, and they are in fact 2 machines forced to live a life haunted by an incurable condition. T is short for tinnitus. Living with a time bomb called T, tinnitus. This noise can be sporadic or constant, little or as heavy as the engine of a plane or some broken pieces of glass in a loop. Often when the noise is too loud, there is a sentiment of voices being heard.
And deciding what's best for us.
One chapter consists of 45 minutes of email exchanges with the voices of the protagonists. A chapter extremely vital to the understanding of the story, since one of the key murders occur during this exchange. The story is divided into 3 parts, and all divided by 66 subparts.
This is beyond my or anyone's control.
At the beginning, there are 66 interviews between a psychiatrist named Doc and the character G, and Doc and Roosevelt, who will become President Roosevelt of the United States of America. What Roosevelt and the character G have in common is that they are both T, tinnitus sufferers. At times, it feels like the brain has been controlled by aliens or ghosts.
My name is not important.
They often end up rolling on the floor as they can't cope with this phenomenon.
May I call you Doc?
If you wish.
The second part of the story is a follow-up treatment with Doc and G and Roosevelt by email.
I despair in this place.
The therapy progresses by a series of 66 email exchanges until the exchange has been brutally interrupted and the emails are bouncing back and Doc is no longer available.
To my wife about my condition.
Something has happened. The last part of the film is set in the future.
Condition.
T. I have T.
During the inauguration of the tallest building in town, presented live on TV, Roosevelt, who became President of the United States of America, is being held at gunpoint by G, and they will both end up being trapped in a room for 24 hours. During that time, they will discover that they are both
I hope you have everything you require from the center.
Yes, thank you.
Is it a bad time,
T
Mr. Roosevelt?
is a murder-crime story. 6 murders have been committed, and the crime is being investigated. The story is also a game on the number 6
We are trying not
and
to
all its
medicate
combinations.
while there's still an ongoing assessment.
66, 666 being the ultimate evil. But is the T the ultimate power that be? That is, controlling people.
That you've been possessed.
That is the question.
Overwhelming. A sense of being possessed. A sense of loss, even. Something is there and is about to take over yourself. It is a ghost that has access to your brain. This thing is in control of your head, and sometimes its noise is so deafening, you have no idea how you're going to get through the day. No one seems to know how it got there. The noise is omnipresent. It used to be sporadic, but now it's a whole power station, with people guiding you day and night. And the doctors. There was only one who believed me, the one who knows. They always say that you have...
Do you know anyone else with T?
No.
Met anyone with T?
No.
Would you like to meet anyone else with G?
No.
But you do want to meet people in general.
I don't have a choice. I have to meet people. I have to talk to people. I'm trying to be a politician.
You don't like it?
No, it's torture. Having the sound of an engine inside while someone is talking to you about things that you can't understand because of the noise and couldn't understand anyway because it's too far out and stupid anyway.
Do you hate people?
I don't hate anyone. How can I hate someone I don't even know? I just don't like anyone.
Do you remember?
Yeah?
Remember anything from a long time ago?
Yeah, sure. Anything?
Anything?
Anything since I was born. Every single detail. I remember all the time. That's how I get through things. Remembering how things were before tea, if such a life even existed.
How do you remember?
By thinking about it, Doc.
Yes, but do you remember?
I can't share this with you.
Why not?
It's private.
I'm a psychiatrist.
I remember things to help myself. If what I remember would become someone else's remembrance, it will cease to be mine.
Are you eating enough, Mr. Roosevelt?
Plenty, thank you, Doc.
You never overeat, do you?
No.
Sleeping enough?
I never sleep enough. I have tea, and tea keeps me awake all night. Besides, I'm a politician. My schedule is overloaded. It's 24/7, Doc.
You're not working at the moment, are you?
No, I'm here. But I feel like it is soon time for me to leave and rejoin the real world.
What kind of food do you eat?
I don't really eat much.
Cake? Sweets?
No, never.
Do you go out to eat?
Never. The food is always lousy and unhygienic. So there's no point. And you always have to be nice to people and still pay for it. It's lazy to eat out. I never do. I never have time anyway. I work all the hours of the day.
Do you cook? How was it when you have been sleeping rough in the streets?
Rough.
Bearable?
When it was freezing. When people like you didn't come around kicking us in the middle of the night with their feet, beating the hell out of us with baseball bats.
Drunk people?
Drunk or not, it's just something they do for fun because we exist. They fear a hobo. Tramp to you, Duck.
Fear?
Fear they may become like us. Kicking is bearable. A hard beating is felt months afterwards, but it's still better than a fire.
Fire? They set people on fire.
Yes, Duck. All the time. They set fire on people sleeping on the streets. You didn't know that, Duck?
Do they survive?
Never. They burned to death. Yes, Duck, to death. Who's gonna call the fire brigade in the middle of the night? A passerby who'd already run away scared to death. Or another hobo skulking petrified in a corner somewhere with his imaginary iPhone.
You said once that you remembered the taste of things.
Yeah?
What else do you remember?
I remember everything. Everything since I was born.
Such as?
Everything. I can't tell you. I lose my memory if I did.
Lose it?
Completely.
Completely?
Remembering is how I got through life. Trying to remember if things were better before. I'm already fucked up enough without losing my memory.
Gee, I've noticed you don't eat much at the center.
No, I don't have a food problem.
You could have one if you don't eat.
I only eat small amount. That's enough. I drink water when it's available.
Do you sleep well?
Alright, I guess. Some nights I sleep, some nights I don't.
Some nights you don't sleep at all.
Look here, Doc. I sleep enough to stand up, otherwise I wouldn't be able to stand on. I don't want to overeat, otherwise I wouldn't be able to walk or breathe. At least, in this way, I'm still standing. Just in case.
Just in case?
Just in case I decide to end my life.
How do you eat, G? Do you cook?
Not in the streets, Doc. No.
You go.
I take the leftovers over a garbage pile or go to Starbucks.
Starbucks?
Starbucks? Yeah, man.
Isn't Starbucks expensive?
No. Free.
Free?
Free. All free. Everyone leave the food on the table half eaten or not eaten at all. Coffee, hot chocolate,